Evening we've got a very unique guest on the show. Andre, how are you?
Good in yourself.
I am brilliant.
Nice.
Thanks for finally availing yourself. So first of all, we obviously want the viewers to understand why you are unique. So besides your vehicle, let's first start with, first of all, for those that don't know, Andre is in a wheelchair. So at the moment you can't really see the wheelchair, but Andre is actually in a wheelchair and drives a vehicle every day. So this is what makes him very unique. So Andre, first of all, how come you're in a wheelchair? That's the first question.
Well, about 24 years ago, I was in a motor car accident, and actually did somebody a favor by giving them a lift. And then when I went around the corner, and then they grabbed the steering wheel because they thought I'm not going to make it, and then we rolled. So yeah, that's about 24 years ago.
What car did you have at that time?
That was an Opel Monza with a Boss motor in.
See guys, it's amazing. All the people that we talk to, they always start with the Opel. Guys, I told you guys, Opel. So seeing that you're talking about that, what were the cars that you actually had? What were some of the cars that you've had now through your life?
Well, my very first car was a Budgebak.
Okay.
And then about 2 years, and then I bought myself an XR3.
Yeah. Okay.
And after that, what was my next car? Then it was the Opel Monza.
Okay. So you said you had a CD, right? So you had the one with the 20X in it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What, probably a white one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was always white.
It was always white.
Most of the time it was white. I've seen one or two grey ones, but I think the white was very, very popular.
Yes.
Okay, so you drove that, and then now you're currently driving?
E36, 98 model BMW 328i convertible.
Okay, cool. So then obviously the fact that you're in a wheelchair, you obviously had to change a couple of things. Now, obviously before I seen the car, my thing was that everything was on the steering. I thought that it would be, because when you hear about people that obviously are in wheelchair, you hear that they put everything on the steering. But now your one's a bit different from what I've seen before. So how does your one, in terms of controls, how does your one work?
See, mine is automatic.
Okay.
So it's very easy. You just put it in drive, and then there's no clutch. So if you buy the manual, then everything is on the steering wheel.
Okay.
But yeah, 30,000 rand and more for conversion. But mine is automatic, so basically there's just two brakes and petrol.
Okay.
And there's a thingy on top of it.
Yes.
So you can still use it as normal driving.
Okay.
But if you're going to use the hand controls, you need to know what you're doing also.
Yes, yes. Yeah, because I mean, I just pulled your car forward and back now.
Yeah.
And I was also like, I mean, I got in the car, like everybody, I literally got in this car. I've never sat in a car and then sat in a car like confused. Because I know you told me that the way it's set up though, I can get into it and still drive it. Because I don't have to use the hand controls, I can actually still use the foot controls like normal.
Yes.
But when I got into the car, because obviously it's something I'm not used to, it's something that I'm just used to getting in and then using my hands, using my feet. When I got into this car, I'm like, okay, hold on, wait. Can I drive this thing? Do I know how to drive this thing? And then I realized, oh yes, wait, hold on. Actually, you said I can use my feet. So I can actually still get into your car and use the car.
Yes.
You know, it's not like it's not for me either,
Yeah.
which is quite cool. I mean, I haven't actually seen something like that. Where you can actually have where a person that is actually able, as they would say, able-bodied, get into the car, drive the thing, and then somebody that's disabled still get into it and drive the same car.
Correct.
Which is brilliant. I think it's amazing. So I see on the car you've got Infamous Rivals, if I'm not mistaken. Is that one of the crews that you're in?
Yeah, that's the crew that I started joining about 3 years ago.
Okay. Is there anything else that you're involved in besides that? Any other society? I think I saw E36 Society.
Yes, E36
on the
Society as well, correct.
Anything else that you're involved in terms of with the cars?
I was actually introduced by Kitty the overboost,
Okay.
and that's why I joined them as well.
Okay, cool. So you also, so it's Overboost. You've got E36 Society. I've seen a sticker of Infamous Rivals.
That's correct.
So you're involved with quite a few car. I wouldn't say clubs necessarily because we don't like call them car clubs anymore. It's more like
Yeah,
crews
that's-
now, as they would
that's-
say, a car crew
Correct.
more than a car club. And then also I seen your car at the Father's Day event, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
I saw it there. And anything else that you've done with the car? Have you dined with the car at all, by the way?
No, car stock standards.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. For me, I had my days of speed.
Okay.
So I'm actually switched over to more detailing.
Okay.
Like I say, the car's got about 143 kilowatts plus minus.
Okay.
And for a 22-year-old car, that time it was a lot of
Yes, it was.
torque.
Yes,
So, but for me, I'm more after the looks.
Okay.
So if I want to drive by the beach with the top down,
Yes.
why do I want to drive fast if people can look at me?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, because I was gonna say I can see on the car's clean, the car's very neat. You have a nice stance on the car. You've got some little details on the car. You've got that little carbon fiber look on the lip.
Yes.
I've seen quite a few things that I can see you into that type of thing now, which makes a lot of sense. That you've gone from speed, and you actually, to be honest, I mean, I don't. It sounds harsh, but or not harsh, but it sounds quite hectic. But you all, I mean, with the type of accident that you had, you know, you basically one of those people that can actually come back and speak about it.
Correct.
So it's amazing that you can obviously still share that passion with your car, share the passion with everybody else, and it's all about the look now. And you come to like the Father's Day thing event. You rocked up there, you parked your car, show and shine type of vibe. So you're not planning on doing anything. That's basically what I'm getting from that. You're not planning on adding anything else to the car.
There is some small stuff I still want to add, but that will be a surprise for next time if we add this again.
No, that's cool. So you keep us in suspense.
There we go.
So he's kind of saying that he's going to do a couple of things, but obviously keep us in suspense, and maybe we'll have him again on another episode, and then sort of we can use his story, look at where he started when he came to our second episode, and then obviously from there we can see how he's progressed. So so that's perfect. So thanks very much for availing yourself, and also thanks for telling your story, because I think that's the most important thing. The fact that you can sit here, tell us what happened, and the fact that you can even just come and sit here and tell us the story. I think that's already a blessing on it by itself. And also you are an inspiration to other people. The fact that you've gone through something in your life, but yet you still come back and you're still part of it, and you're still there with the rest of us. You're not now kind of sulking and kind of saying, okay, now my life is kind of finished.
Correct, because after my accident, I couldn't wait to get back into the car again, although I had a car accident.
Exactly.
And then I had to go pass out again.
Okay.
With the hand controls.
Okay.
And then, well, that went actually very, very easy. But you have to get used to it, because the first time I actually drove the car, if you drive with the steering wheel and you turn left, this hand is automatically supposed to go, and this is petrol, and that's brake. So I actually went to around the corner, quick. Okay. There's actually another story I want to say about the hand controls. My first car was an E30.
Okay.
I had it for about 9 years. My second car was an E36, same as this one, but not the convertible.
Okay.
And I took it in for a service by the guy I bought the car from, and they tried to pull it onto the lift, but I told him to use the pedals.
Yes.
Guess what? They used the hand controls, so they went onto the lift, over the lift, into the wall. And that night I actually drove home with the E46 318.
Okay.
Because I traded the car in there, right? And I said, just take the hand controls out, put it into the new car, and then I went home with that car. But I only had it for like a year, because to go from a 6-cylinder to a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, no, it's not the same.
No, that's why I got this one again, the E36.
Okay, cool. Well, that's very interesting. But thanks so much. Like I said, thanks for availing yourself, and thanks for giving your story.
Thank you.
I think it's very like I said, you are inspiring. You're an inspiration to everybody else in the car world. Even though you may not know this, but the fact that we actually filming, the fact that you're talking about it, I think people out there will actually take inspiration from the story and realize that your life's not, your life isn't
Yes.
over when things go wrong, when
Correct.
things happen to you.
Correct.
That you can still continue with life.
Yes.
So thanks very much again. To all the viewers out there, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's most important. Also at the bottom, you'll see that in the comment section, please let us know what you think about the interview. Let us know about what you think about everything we've done, including cinematics. The more you give us feedback, the better we will become. This is About TV, completely disruptive.